It is okay to humble somebody, man. Let me tell y'all. Some people, they just genuinely need to be humble. Like, and that's cool, you feel me? Like a lot of people, they move around with like a big pride, like a big, you feel me, sense of pride, and like they don't really realize like how they come off or like how they come off certain times, you feel me? Like some moments you just really don't need to like do a lot, do extra, you feel me? And it's okay to humble that person. It's okay to humble somebody when they out of line. You know what I'm saying? Like humbling somebody can also bring someone else to realization. I mean, some people, of course, gonna take it bad if they're not in the right headspace to actually respect like what's being told to them or like how they're becoming humbled or being humbled in whatever shape or form. But at the same time, man, it is okay to humble somebody, even if it goes left, you feel me? Because if you humble somebody at the end of the day, they gonna remember that. They're gonna remember the fact that you took the time out to actually correct them or however the humbling experience went, you feel me? So it is okay to humble somebody. I want y'all to know, like, just think from a different perspective. Like, try to think in the next person perspective. Like, if you humble them, like, just kind of not think about the outcome so far as negatively, like going negatively, but think about like how they could take something. If you say it right, if you say it right off your tongue, off your mouth, like, you know what I mean? Respectfully, you come off like respectfully. At the end of the day, I feel like, man, they would respect that rather than like, you know, taking it a bad way. Now, some like if you're dealing with an ignorant person, then they definitely might take it a bad way. But at the end of the day, man, all I'm making this video is to say, bro, it's cool to humble somebody. Like, and it's cool to be humbled as well. Like when you being humble, like, and you realize that you've been humble, don't take it no different kind of way. Just kind of learn from it at the end of the day and try to figure out a way you can kind of humble that person back in a respectful way as well. It's not like a tit for tat thing, but I mean, just in general, let the time come, let the moment come to you, like to where you can humble them on something. You feel me? Like honest friends, I feel like humble each other all the time. Like if there's like back and forth humbling like during the friendship, then I feel like that's a solid friendship. I feel like that friendship, that relationship is gonna last a long time, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, if you're bold and not really rude with it, at the end of the day, you're telling the person what they need to hear or just how they coming off to you at the end of the day, right? So yeah, man, don't try humbling people, but when it's necessary, when the moment presents itself, it's okay. You feel me? It is okay to humble another person, man. I'm telling y'all, because a lot of people walk around, man, and with their chest out, and they just feel like they everything in a bag of chips, but deep down they kind of need to be humbled in just specific ways. But like at the same time, like I said, let the moment come, because a lot of times a lot of people don't need to be humbled right then and there. They're just people who put themselves in a position to be humbled a lot based off of just ignorance or like whatever they do it or however they do it, you feel me? So all I'm saying in this video is that it's okay. It's okay to be humbled. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you need to learn from a humbling experience. You feel me? If y'all want to, drop like a time where y'all have been humbled, you know what I'm saying, in the past or whatever the case may be in the comments. You feel me? Um let's talk about a time I feel like I've been humbled. Okay, losing a job. I feel like losing the job definitely like humbled me in a way, because at the same time I know like it takes a process to kind of get back into a job. Like earlier on this year, I mean, that's kind of what I was going through. But at the same time, you know, that humbled me. You feel me? That particular situation humbled me, because at the end of the day, you never want to get too comfortable with specific things you're doing. And it could be like a place you're at too. But the humbling I'm kind of coming off of is more verbally and just more like physical, like person v person type of thing. But at the end of the day, that was a humbling experience. So I gave that as an example. You feel me? And yeah, that's another difference between the humbling, because you can have a humbling experience or you can get humbled by a person. So that's what makes like being humbled, humbling experiences, so like rare, so like different for real. And also why I wanted to kind of talk about that in this video, you feel me? So a time where I had to humble somebody, let me think about it though. Let me think for a second, chat. Let me think for a second. I mean, a time me humbling somebody was probably okay, there was this one time where I had went out. I think I went to Brewster's. I went to go get me some ice cream. And y'all know they got like the benches. They got the benches sat out, you feel me? And they got like the little round about and they got seats, you feel me, around just outside the Brewster's or whatnot. So all Brewsters are different, right? But this is how this one was set up. So at the end of the day, cool, I'm out there. I went to get me some ice cream. I drove my car parked, you feel me? And I went to go get me some ice cream. So I sat down and I had got the, that time, I think it was, cause I always used to get, mint chocolate chip, right? I used to always get mint chocolate chip. But this particular time I got, Graham Central Station. So that one was so good. So I had went back to spin back to get that ice cream, and I'm sitting there and I'm chilling, I'm eating my ice cream. Like I just sat down, like I didn't go back to my car. Usually I go back to my car, eating my car. Cool, but it was a hot day, so I didn't want my ice cream to melt and all that, right? So boom, I sit down outside the Brewster's and I'm eating my ice cream. And this girl, she stops, she gets ice cream, right? And she walks over there and she sits down next to me, right? So cool. I'm eating ice cream in my head. I'm like, okay, I'm just sitting on my phone though, because I was going through like some brand stuff. Like I was rolling through like this school community app that I'm tapped in with, just scrolling on that. And I don't know, she said, so she was like, hi, like she said, hi, I said, hi. We start talking, we start making communication. Long story short, she thought that I like didn't drive up there. Like she didn't know she didn't know what I had going on. So she didn't know I had drove my car, sat there, whatever. I guess she thought I walked up from wherever and got some ice cream and I just decided to sit there. Like she thought I was on the street. Like she thought I was just roaming or whatever, right? So, yeah, like the last thing, I don't even remember what happened. I don't even remember what happened, but the last thing I remember is just getting up. Like we was just chatting. Like we was just chatting. And then I got up, right? I got up and I was about to go to my car, and she was like, she didn't say nothing. She was just like, all right. I walked off and I got into my car, and she was like, wow, she was like, I didn't know that you had a car. Like, I didn't know that you had a car or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I mean, that's how I got here. Like, how did you think I got here? And she was just like, well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I laughed and I drove off. You feel me? So that was example. I feel like I humbled her and like I humbled a person. And she definitely got humbled in that sense because it was more like, she thought that, you know, she kind of already was looking at me in a, you know, like a lower spot than I was. So I was like, wow, you know, and I just laughed it off. But cool. So that's definitely like, I feel like a way I humbled somebody. And I feel like I done humbled people in a lot of ways, like, and really not even me knowing. Sometimes you'll humble somebody and don't even like kind of get it, like don't even understand it. You feel me? Like, don't even pay no mind to it is what I mean. Like, somebody else, like, third person watch you humble somebody and kind of, like, this, it just go on. You feel me? Because, like, the world just goes round. You know what I'm saying? The world goes round, man, and time passes, time flies. You feel me? So, yes, sir, man. It is okay to be humble, and it's also okay to humble somebody when the time is right. You feel me? I wanted to stop by, make this video for y'all, man. Hope y'all kick it in a live with me this Saturday coming up, man. You feel me? The last live was lit. Definitely got to get some shorts rolling out for y'all. And we will, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all like the shorts. I know that's going to give me like a lot of views or whatever. But I've been real just stationed, you know, with my YouTube right now. And it's cool. It feels good, you know. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. You feel me? But that was a video that I planned, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully you guys stick out, come to the next video with your boy. It's your boy Cam. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Make sure y'all subscribe too.
Thugger. I want to give a shout out to my whole faculty, you know what I mean? All my sisters, my brothers, my friends, my partners, my slimes, my girl. They girls. Appreciate y'all.